Hi, second graders. Today we are looking at page 43, grammar, talking about abbreviations and commas in addresses. Of course, the first thing, please write your name at the top. The first thing I do is always the same. I pick up my pencil and write my name. We need to look at that handy dandy box for notes right here at the tippy top. Wow, that's a giant highlighter I'm using today. Can't miss those notes, right? So it is talking about how to use commas in the special places when we're writing. So let's take a look and read the first bullet together. 1, 2, read. Use a comma between the names of a city and state. Buffalo, comma, New York. Orlando, comma, Florida. Nice job. We have to separate cities and states, otherwise it will look like one name together. Take a look at the second bullet. Let's read it. 1, 2, read. Do not use a comma between the state U.S. Postal Service abbreviation and a zip code. So if they're giving you city, state, you can see that lovely comma between there. But between the zip code, this long number, and the state, we don't need anything at all, just a space. Same over here. Orlando, comma, Florida, between the city and the state, because those are using letters or words. But between the zip code, the numbers, and the letters, we just leave an open space. Since those are different, we don't need a comma to separate them. And bullet number 3, let's read. 1, 2, read. Use a comma between the day and the year. And the last bullet, each day, month, or holiday begins with a capital letter. So let's give this a try. You can use your pencil to find the corrections, or you can use a red, your rusty, trusty red, colored pencil, marker, or crayon can sometimes work, but that's a little bit thick. So it says to read the sentences, make the corrections, that's what we'll be doing in red, and then rewrite or write the correct sentences on the lines. So let's go through and make all of our corrections in red first, so then we'll be able to switch to our pencil to rewrite. Number 1, let's read it together. 1, 2, read. Julie was born in Chicago, Illinois on February 7, 2012. You might want to pause the video now to find the mistakes before I share them with you. We need a comma between Chicago, Illinois to separate the city and state. We also need a comma between the 7 and 2012 to separate the numbers that make a day and a year. Otherwise, it looks like one giant number together. We also need a capital F for February because that is a proper noun naming a month. Good job. Let's move on to number 2. First, let's read. 1, 2, read. 2 panda cubs were born at the zoo in San Diego, California. Yes, you are right. Separate the city and the state. San Diego is a city, California is the state. And our last one, number 3, let's read. 1, 2, read. A red fox was sent to the zoo in Austin, Texas on April 12, 2010. Yes, a comma to separate the city and the state, and a comma to separate the day and the year. And of course, we need a capital A for the month that they're talking about. Nice job, boys and girls. Way to find those mistakes. Our mystery word for today is help. At the top of your paper, next to your name, write the word H-E-L-P, help. Now you may switch to your pencil, and on the line underneath the corrected sentence, you're going to want to write it correctly with your mistakes repaired. So for example, number 1, I would write, and I kind of start out here, hanging off the edge of the line so I have lots of room for my writing. And I'm going to include my corrections that I made. So be sure to put a capital and comma wherever you need them, and a period at the end. So you're using your pencil to do a rewrite of your sentence with corrections. Happy working, second graders!